Hey yo, what's happening? I'm make this video just to clarify a couple of things I've been getting asked a lot of questions about, and instead of me telling a whole bunch of stories individual, I'm gonna tell it one time. So I'll be going to Medellin, Colombia. I used to say Medellin, and a couple of people over there was like, nah, dude, it's Medellin. Okay, so Medellin, Colombia. It's kind of like my new home now. I like the people. I like the atmosphere. I like the cost of living. I love the weather. The weather is like it's really San Francisco all over, except without a bay in the middle, without large bodies of water, because Medellin is inland. Cartagena, Barranquilla, all of those are more coastal. Those are, the tropical cities. Medellin is kind of up in the mountains, and it's real scenic, it's real hilly. The people are friendly. The people are some of the most friendliest people I've ever been around. They live for the day. Don't get me wrong, there's elements of whatever everywhere. So let me clarify a couple of things. One of my buddies said, hey man, you better watch yourself when you're over there. I heard they be kidnapping people. Out of 5 million people in Medellin, Colombia, what's gonna make them kidnap me? Leave a comment or something. Let me know what's gonna make them kidnap me. I'm not part of no drug thing. I'm not royalty. I'm not no rich oligarch. I'm like none of those things that's gonna make somebody say, oh, we'll get some ransom from him, kidnap me. I probably could scrounge up, between the people I know, I probably can get 500 for ransom. I probably can get some 500 for some ransom money. So let's get that out the way. My other buddy said, man, you need to watch yourself over there. It's kind of dangerous. He never been there though, but he just said it's kind of dangerous. So in the last 3 weeks, there's been a mass shooting in Buffalo. There's been mass shootings in Milwaukee. There's even been a mass shooting in my hometown of East Palo Alto. There was a mass shooting in Chicago last week. So it seemed like if I need to watch myself, I need to watch myself here, And so I looked when he said that. There hadn't been a mass shooting, and a mass shooting constitutes, if you look it up, it constitutes a shooting of 4 or more people. When 4 or more people get shot at the same time, that constitutes a mass shooting. In the United States this year, right now it's May 22nd. With 20 weeks into the year, there's been 211 mass shootings in the United States. 211 in 20 weeks. If you do the math, it's a little over 10 mass shootings a week in the United States. Look up the mass shootings in Medellin, Colombia. Let's get that out the way. Cost of living, everything, all the besides, like when you go to the mall, besides like things that are imported, like, okay, let me give you an example. At the mall, a pair of Nike Air Force Ones here costs $92 plus tax. Over there, it's gonna cost $110. It's imported. However, things like food, let me give you an example. An Applebee's meal here, or a Papa Do's. I'm gonna meet my buddy at Papa Do's right now. I'm gonna probably get seafood gumbo, a cup, probably a main meal, and something to drink. Not even an alcoholic beverage, like a tea, a tea. He probably, let's just say he get the same thing. That's gonna be somewhere around $70. In Medellin, that same meal plus the tip would probably be like 27 American dollars for me and him, and the tip. So the food is way less. Uber rides. Let me give you an example. Maybe a 15-mile Uber ride is gonna cost you $2, $3 American dollars. Hotel that we stay in, you know, the equivalent of the Hyatt Place, the Marriott, $53. And at all the hotels, breakfast in the morning is free, and not no little the little breakfast like here. No, real breakfast is free. The weather, like I said, is the low is gonna be 65, the high is gonna be 80, 85, but it's no humidity, you know. Now let me get to the meat and the potatoes of the conversation. So one of my homegirls, I told her, I'm finna head back in a couple of weeks. You must got something going on over there. I'm like, yeah, I do. And she like, you must got a girlfriend over there. I don't need to go all the way to Medellin, Colombia to get a girlfriend. That's almost an insult. There's business opportunities over there where the startup is real low, 30, 40, 50,000. Oh, don't get me wrong. There's $100,000 investments, 200,000. You know, there's property over there. You know, but there's a lot of opportunities there. That's, you know, a little harder here because of the cost. So when you say somebody's going over there to mess with women, that's almost an insult, because now if there is a dude that gotta go, because prostitution is legal over there. And I know what's ruffling your feathers is there's a lot of beautiful women over there. I mean, beautiful women. But I live in Houston. There's beautiful women in Houston. I'm from the Bay. There's beautiful women in the Bay. Like, I grew up around beautiful women my whole life. So that don't run my blood pressure up. But for those that do, yeah. The diets are different. Everybody don't have a car. People's way of living, they move around a lot more. So you see less overweight people, men, women. You see less overweight people. You see overweight people, but you see a lot less. A lot more people are fit. A lot more people, they walk more, they move around, they catch public transportation. You know, it's like San Francisco. You don't have to have a car. There's the bus run everywhere. Everybody's on little motorcycles, mopeds, metros, like the cable cars, like the subway system, you know, so you got to walk to and from. So the diets are different. The food, you can taste the difference in the food. You can taste the difference. It tastes fresher. All the fruit got seeds. I can't find fruit in the United States with seeds. All the fruit in Colombia got seeds. The pineapples are sweet. The mangoes are sweet. The strawberries are sweet, you know. So what I think it is because I see a lot of American men there, but I rarely see American women. In Medellin, I can't speak on the other cities there. I've never been to them. But in Medellin, I see probably 50 American men to every American woman I see. And yeah, a lot of men go over there for the women. We're not going to even pump fake it like that ain't what it is. A lot of men go over there for the women because, you know, hell, you know, you could change a woman's life over there for $300-400 a week, you know. So, you know, when you come over there, you American, you look like money, you smell like money. But, you know, I ain't got to do all that. Some people may have to. I don't got to do all that, you know. So let's clear this up real one time. Let's recap this little video, this little 10-minute video. Let's recap this. Okay. It's 3.5-hour flight from Houston, 4-hour flight from Houston, nonstop. The cost of living is real economical. Like the same money I spend for bills here in 1 month, I could live just on the same level how I live over there for 3 months. Okay, the people, friendly, they smile more, they happy. I haven't met not one person over there that said they wanted to move to the U.S. They all say they want to visit, but they love Colombia. I love that about the people. The cost of living, it's a beautiful place. The weather is the best. Besides, you know, the weather is the best. the business opportunities. Me and my friend going over there. We going to look at a building because we're going to open a business. I'm not going to say what the business is right now, but we're getting ready to open up a business over there. So we finna go meet this lawyer. He speaks fluent Spanish. He speaks fluent English. We're going to sit down with him, drop a couple of contracts, just to make sure everything is on the up and up, because I have heard that a couple of people have got scammed for their money over there. You know what I'm saying? So, if you don't you can get scammed in Houston for some property. You can get scammed in Chicago you can get scammed anywhere for some property if you don't do your due diligence. So that's the reason that we going. That's the reason. So yeah, that's my new home. I'm here visiting. I'm getting situated over there because that's home now. So, whatever it is, whatever you heard, and this ain't, this place works for me. Whatever you heard, if that's all you did was heard, if you haven't been there to see, then you don't know. I'm telling you, I've been there now since 2018. I've been there 5 times. I've been there. This will be my 3rd time in less than a year. And you get up to 180 days. You get 90 days, but you can pay $150 and get another 90 days. So technically you can get up to 210 days a year. So I'm gonna stay here a couple months, handle my business. I'm doing promoting, advertising. I got a couple soccer leagues over there. I'm about to start furnishing their apparel for their soccer teams. So I'm all about business. Women going across country, across the world to chase women is like the last thing on my mind. It's really an insult to me. You know what I'm saying? It's really an insult. So with that being said, this is just a little bit of some insight into what goes on in Medellin, Colombia. I don't know about everywhere else. I haven't been to Bogota yet. I haven't been to Cali. I haven't been to Cartagena. I haven't been to Barranquilla. I'm going to those places. As I get there and get my situation straight, going to get this apartment, lock down this apartment first. As I get situated, then I'm going to move around like I do, and then I'll be I'll get back with you probably next year this time. I'll be able to tell you about all the places, all right? But as of right now, Stay Busy Apparel. We on this global grind. Call it what you want. You know what I'm saying? And if I do just so happen to bump into a nice little cutie little thing, you know what I'm saying, and she act right and she want to be, co-pilot, then, that's what it is. Stay Busy Apparel, baby. Holla back.